10 years ago, the Abyss Gate came from another dimension. Creatures from the Abyss appeared. Only those who have transitioned have the special ability to harm Abyss creatures. As monsters die, people discovered that the Abyss not only contained magic crystals, but also dropped various magical weapons and items. And he is our protagonist, Yi King. He is a weakling and everyone calls him trash. Our story begins when Yi King goes to hospital to check his sister's condition. Doctor said to him if he don't pay the fees, he can take his sister and leave this hospital because this is a hospital, not a welfare institution. His 2 months apartment rent also due. Large number of traditional companies went bankrupt and entire society's funds shifted towards the Abyss industry. He is rejected by every company because his level is 0. Instead of giving a job, everyone laugh at him when he is crying on his current situation. Someone come and give him the instant loan on high interest rate. He don't have the choice to think anything, so he take the loan and invest all his money on stocks and lose all the money. After that, he thrown into a private hunting group by creditors to work off his debts. His life is always at risk because Front Combat Team doesn't clean up the monsters thoroughly. The lives of the level 0 players like him could be in danger at any time. He is a level 0 scavenger. He can only survive by picking up the trash left by the job changers. A level 0 member like him is considered a social burden, but he will never die like a trash. Every time he managed to hit level 1 beasts and managed to escape from death somehow, but he is not able to kill any beast yet. He still had $93,000 in debt, so he needed to work harder. Someone from his team told him about a big job with a high commission of $3,000. So without any second thought, he said yes. High commission meant high risk. His group then proceeds to the next dungeon. This is a rank B dungeon. Very soon they all reach the location of the dungeon. One by one they all enter in the dungeon. This is his first time he enter in a B rank dungeon. As soon as they all entered the dungeon, they heard the screams of some beasts who were running towards them. They're just a bunch of level 1 werewolves. His name is Lao Chen. He is from Job Changers group. He throw the fireball on wolves. All the wolves scares from the flames, so they run from this location. He is a group leader of this Job Changer team. He instructed everyone to not let their guard down. Demonic beasts can ambush them from any dark corners. Group leader tells everyone that their destination is 5th floor. When everyone starts moving, one of the Job Changer member tells to Scavengers group to find the dead bodies. Don't just follow along. When Lao Chen fixes shoelaces, Ye King bumped into him and he's scared. He abusing him for not walk properly. Ye Qing apologized to him, but he arrogantly catch him by collar and tells him he thought monster attacked him. Group leader told him to don't waste his time on a trash like him. Then he throw him on the ground and follow his group leader. But what they don't know is his experience level is 99 out of 100. He will soon reach to level 1. While the scavenger group was searching for bodies, a werewolf suddenly appeared. These demonic wolves called Spirit Wolf. This demonic beast is exactly the opportunity he has been waiting for so long. He attack on Spirit Wolf with his level 1 trash stick, but it doesn't harm the wolf. He started running away from there to look for another opportunity and started keeping his distance from the wolf. He step on the root and jump in the air. He is ready. Take this opportunity. On the other side, Job Changers kill so many Spirit Wolves and keep most expensive items and leave the rest to the scavenger group to clean the remaining trash, while they are collecting valuable items. On the other, Yi King managed to stab his stick in Spirit Wolf's head. The next moment, the wolf's corpse fell to the ground. Then he started celebrating his victory, but his celebration interrupted by Lao Chen. Lao Chen grabbed him by his chest and start abusing him and tells him not to act like a hero. It is just low-level demonic beast. Trash like him is always a trash, but he is smiling because he get what he is waiting for so long. When you achieved level 1, even a level 0 member can successfully switch jobs. They can also obtain hidden jobs that no one knows. But to a level 0 member, it's hard to deal damage against demonic beast. But he is risking his life for a guaranteed critical hit to cause at least 1 point of damage. Day by day, he was trying to accumulate at least 1 point. He accumulate 1 point every day. This is the only way he can earn experience points. Suddenly, a system message pop up and his points change from 99 to 100. Again, another message pop up. Conditions to level up fulfilled. Lao Chen looks surprised because he didn't think that a trash like him can manage to get a job change. Again, another message pop up. Congratulations, you achieved level 1. Then blue light appear and cover his whole body. Ye Qing was shocked as the system informed him that he is now scavenger level 1 and that level is the maximum level. Even Lao Chen can't stop him from laughing. Trash picker is still a trash picker even after changing jobs. While laughing, Lao Chen tells Ye King that trashy job suits on him perfectly. Lao Chen then tells him in a serious tone that all his friends are gone and now he has to clean up the trash all by himself. After that, he leave from here. Now he is more confused because if a scavenger level 1 is a maximum level, then he can't use his level up attribute to grow. But he wanted to know what is a scavenger's ability. Suddenly his eyes becomes blue. His blue aura covered the corpse of Spirit Wolf, then system message pop up. Recyclable trash found low-level Spirit Wolf's corpse. Do you want to recycle it or not? His eyes widen in surprise because this something strange. So, he said, yes. Then his eyes turned purple and aura is also changed from blue to purple. A different dimension opened from his behind and many demonic hands comes. He looks surprised after seeing his scavenger ability. They dragged in Spirit Wolf's corpse. After that, they show him work is complete. Then demonic hands gave him a spirit dash card and 3 personal attribution points. Then system told him he needs 3 agility points too in order to use spirit dash ability. Then he put his all 3 points into agility. System asks him if he wants to use spirit dash, so he says yes. His body was covered with a green glow. He opened his eyes, but he didn't feel anything strange. He heard someone's shouting voice who tells him to clean all the trash of his side. As he began to flee, he ran with lightning speed. Unfortunately, he bumped into the root. Then he realized this is the spirit dash ability he activated earlier. A new message pop up: spirit dash is on cooldown, but his system's abilities are more than he thinks. Many messages pop up for recycle the corpse. Then he understands that not just the demonic beast killed by him, he can also recycle the demonic beast corpses killed by others. After recycling so many corpses, he receives too many reward points. Afterwards, consuming the corpses of the same species, he received only 1 attribute point for each corpse. He receives 111 attribute points and there won't be a shortage of attribute points in the future, so he decided to distribute attribute points evenly. His current attribute status changed from 1 to 20 each. On the other side, Lao Chen told to everyone that Ye Qing changed his job to a scavenger. After hearing this, they were laughing on the protagonist because they heard that most of the so-called hidden jobs are mostly for laughs. Lao Chen said protagonist is just a bit stronger than a level 0 trash. After some discussion, they all moved from that location. The mission target has been located. It is the corpse of Hunter. He was the captain of the Falcon hunting group. Surprisingly, these corpses were found inside 5th floor of the mall, buried under a pile of dirt. The transformation in this place, called the Abyssal Transformation, has been happening for less than 48 hours. However, the bodies found here are already dried up. This rapid drying makes us wonder if some kind of magic drained their life essence. On their way here, they only encountered weak zombified wolves. The Falcon hunting group was ranked B+, so it looks strange to them that such a strong group was entirely killed here. While they were discussing this, suddenly shadows emerged from the ground and the dried corpses began to move. On the same time, an urgent news broadcast reports that an abyssal transformation has happened at the People's Mall in Shenfeng City. Initially classified as a B-level mutation, the number of missing people has now reached 217. Demonic creatures unexpectedly ambushed them, and they had been tricked into this dangerous situation. The low-level demon beasts encountered along the way were merely bait used to lure their prey deeper into a trap. As the roots began to move swiftly, it became evident to them that this demonic creature was the true master of the abyss. Then a system pop up in front of everyone. A-rank high-level abyssal human-eating plant. Some demonic beasts began attacking them. On the other side, Ye King recycled so many corpses. A system message appeared. Scavenger's milestone completed by recycling 50 corpses. Then the smoky portal appeared and he received a weapon card. Then system message pop up that he received an ordinary dagger. His high expectations abruptly turned to disappointment when he realized that the rewards for his achievements in this profession were of trash quality. Unexpectedly, a noise caught his attention from behind. As soon as he looked back, he saw a creature sprinting swiftly towards him. As he saw the creature approaching him, he became frightened. Surprisingly, he skillfully evaded the attack. He sensed that his body had become more agile after allocating additional attribute points. Once again, he skillfully dodged a sudden critical attack. Then he realized that not only had his agility increased, but his strength had also grown. Then he activated his spirit dash ability. As he punched the creature, it was thrown back and collided with the wall. After falling down, the creature's entire body began to tremble from the impact of the attack. After allocating an additional 20 points to his strength, the system informed him that this increase had a defense-breaking effect on his target, effectively increasing the damage he could inflict by 100%. Again, system informed him that by increasing his intelligence attribute by 20 points, he could now see weaknesses in his target. The system informed him that the creature was a parasitized human, and its weaknesses were fire and attacks directed at its neck. He moved decisively toward the creature creature and skillfully dodged her attack. First, he slid forward and quickly moved ahead, while the creature searched around in confusion. Then he summoned his dagger and stabbed her in the neck from behind. Then a system message appeared, confirming that he had killed the parasitized human. The system detected that the purple liquid spreading on his hand was poisonous. This triggered a constitution check with a roll of 20, which activated his poison resistance due to the fruit corpse effect. He felt a deep sense of accomplishment, having successfully killed a creature entirely on his own for the first time. After recycling the corpse of the parasitized human, he acquired the Toxic Evolution skill. The effect of Toxic Evolution mean he can drink poison, but they work on him like tonics. Then he summoned a highly toxic substance from his inventory and drank it immediately. Then the system informed him that due to Toxic Evolution, the critical toxic effect had transformed into a healing effect, and all basic attribute values were doubled. This effect would last for 10 minutes. As he checked his current status window, he heard a noise from behind. This time, there were numerous creatures approaching from behind. This time, he prepared himself to eliminate every creature, and on this side, they are retreating towards the 5th floor. One by one, they were facing death. When the leader of the group attempted to halt the creatures, instead of assisting him, Lao Chun fled like a coward. To make matters worse, he also used his slow magic on his group leader. Lao Chun used his team leader as bait to slow down the creatures, buying himself time to escape. As he was running away to escape, he suddenly collided with someone. As soon as Lao Chun saw the face of the person standing in front of him, his eyes widened in surprise. It was Ye Qing. He had witnessed how Lao Chun betrayed his team leader to save himself. Ye Qing said he never expected Lao Chun to stoop so low as to betray his own teammates. Lao Chun's mind was now consumed with the realization that he must eliminate Ye Qing, the new threat. If this information reached the supervisors, he would face dire consequences. Then he launched a powerful kick at Ye Qing, and a system message popped up that his kick has no effect on the target and backfires. Lao Chun's attack backfired, causing him to fall heavily to the ground and groan in pain. Seeing this pathetic move, Ye Qing cursed Lao Chun, saying he wasn't even worthy of being called trash. After saying this, he activated his trash-picking ability. Emerging from the purple smoky fog, demonic hands grabbed Lao Chun and swiftly pulled him into the recycling process. However, the demonic hands abruptly threw Lao Chun back out, and a system message popped up stating that he could not be recycled. Following this incident, Ye Qing received a system message informing him of a new skill called Spellmaster. Additionally, the system notified him that the recycling ability had been upgraded, allowing the recycling of useless abilities with the consent of the target. Then he activated his new skill, Spellmaster, and his body began to radiate a swirling blue aura. The system informed him that he could now control all types of flames. Then another notification window appeared, informing him that the Fireball skill required 15 intelligence points. With his current 50 intelligence points, triggering the Overcast effect could evolve the Fireball skill into Great Flame Explosion. At that moment, he heard the sounds of many beasts growling and running behind him. Ye Qing immediately unleashed a large fireball explosion towards the entrance gate of the floor, where the demonic beasts were all coming from. This explosion left Ye Qing deeply disappointed. Because of this explosion, all the demonic beasts turned into ashes, which disappointed Ye Qing as he needed their corpses for recycling. Just as he was lamenting this fact, a demonic beast sneakily attacked him from behind. At that moment, Ye Qing heard the roar of a demonic beast behind him. It took him a moment to realize that the demonic beast had attacked him sneakily. Before the demonic beast could attack him, Ye Qing dodged its assault without sustaining any injuries. The demonic beast attacked Ye Qing again with its sharp dagger, but once more, Ye Qing successfully defended against the assault. Ye Qing immediately summoned a dagger from his system inventory, and he dodged the next attack from the demonic beast with his dagger. Ye Qing had no experience with close combat. He glanced at his demonic hands and yelled, asking if it were only good for recycling corpses, or if it could actually help him in the fight. At that moment, a shield skill card emerged from the smoky fog and floated towards him. Ye Qing quickly activated the shield skill, and a blue-colored shield appeared in his hand. Using the shield to block the demonic beast's attack, Ye Qing swiftly countered and slashed its neck with his dagger. After that, Ye Qing recycled the demonic creature as well. Afterward, he received a new skill card for Dagger Mastery. He immediately activated the skill. He immediately noticed that the dagger now felt more flexible and responsive in his hand. After that, he headed straight into the 5th floor, where numerous demonic creatures immediately attacked him. At that moment, he heard the voice of Master Creature, who asked him that was his mission to find of Falcon Group members. Then he said yes. Master Creature again asked him that if he failed to complete this mission successfully, he would receive no rewards. He said he know that. While he was defeating all those demonic demonic creatures, the Master Creature asked him again if he had encountered any members of the Falcon group in this dungeon. In response, Yeching stated that he had found and recycled the members of the Falcon group. After defeating all those creatures, Yeching had reached the Master Creature. The Master Creature asked him what he meant by recycling. Then he said that he would soon find out. Upon saying this, Yeching activated his trash picking ability. Using his dagger, he slashed the Master Creature and received the regeneration ability. Next day, at Abyss Supervisor Committee's building inside the interrogation room, 2 officers were questioning Lao Chen. He claimed to have been the only survivor, and that the person he mentioned did not exist. Also, another strange occurrence was that when they found him, his level had been reduced to level 1. This was unprecedented and had never been witnessed before. On the other side, a B-rank Abyss gate appeared. Yeching was also prepared for his next adventure. If he continues to use his recycling ability in front of other people, he is afraid that they will be reported to the supervisors. Not to mention that he was a person who had awakened a strange hidden job. It wouldn't have been impossible for them to lock him up and conduct research on him for more than a year. The leader of the group instructed everyone that it was an abyss that had just appeared. Everything was still unknown. He assumed that they all knew the risks of getting involved. Therefore, the rewards were doubled this time. People who had qualifications as job changers could come to him and sign up. He emphasized that only those who were over B rank qualified. When Yeching heard that qualified people could sign up for the position of job changer, he asked the group leader if he could sign up as well. The group leader then asked Yeching what his level was. He replied with full enthusiasm that he was a scavenger at level 1. The group leader started laughing at Yeching and said even a piece of trash like him has the guts to call himself a job changer now? He might as well go stand in line with the rest of the trash pickers. Yeching did this because he believed that if he made them think he was weak, they would lower their guard. He anticipated being pushed to the back of the group to take on a supporting role. In that scenario, he could secretly collect corpses and trash without anyone noticing, a plan he considered lazy yet genius. At that moment, everyone's attention was captured by the girl who declared, "Take him, and they would have just enough people. She is the daughter of the famous Liu family, the one who has awakened the God-chosen job. She's the rising star of the hunting group, also known as the God-chosen child, Liu Xingran." Group leader addressed Liu Xingran, pointing out, this individual is clearly only at level 1, a newcomer without any proof of qualification. Liu Xingran replied, "It doesn't matter if he's a newbie. It doesn't even matter if you're all level 1. You're all just here to make up the numbers just like trash." Yeching found Liu Xingran's face oddly familiar, prompting him to rack his brain trying to recall where he had encountered her before. At that moment, Yeching remembered encountering Liu Xingran in a dungeon 2 years ago when she was in danger. Yeching successfully carried out a dangerous attack on the demonic bear. This was the first time Yeching had earned 1 point. That day, he was bursting with joy. His joy didn't last long because Liu Xingran asked him if he was the one from Trash Picker's team. So he told her that yes, he was part of the trash picking team, and today, for the first time, he had successfully landed a hit on a demonic beast. In surprise, Liu Xingran asked him why he was really using this method to gain experience. So Yeching explained to her that this way he could earn more money. With a concerned look, Liu Xingran expressed to him that he could risk his life while earning points this way. Yeching reacted, "She know nothing. People like job changers think highly of themselves. How can they know how hard life for the trash picker like him?" Then Yeching questioned Liu Xingran, why she was the one who had left the group and advanced alone, why she risking her life, why she confronted with numerous demon beasts, why she rushed towards them single-handedly. Was she trying to prove something? Liu Xingran declared boldly, "It's obviously to become stronger. She wants to be the first one to conquer dungeons." After answering his question, Liu Xingran asked him what his real intention was behind changing jobs, so he proudly stated that he was doing it to become stronger and protected his sister. With a smile, Liu Xingran extended her hand toward Yeching, expressing her anticipation of his job change and inviting him to join her group to conquer Abyss together. Yeching firmly shook Liu Xingran's hand, promising that he would not slow her down when the time came. Liu Xingran, confident and proud, replied that they would see after his job change. She boasted that she had just killed 30 demon beasts by herself, while Yeching had only managed to finish one, which she counted as 0.5. Then 2 men in black suits appeared, their faces etched with concern as they searched for Liu Xingran. Upon spotting her, they expressed their urgency, having searched for her for so long and questioning how she could have sneaked sneaked into the depths of the abyss unnoticed. The two bodyguards moved closer, their expressions stern, with one of them instructing Ye Qing to keep his distance from their lady. After uttering those words, the two bodyguards firmly grasped Liu Xingren by the shoulders and forcefully escorted her away. Then group leader snapped out of him from his thoughts and says, why is he stand here and not moving? Then he headed towards the abyss gate, and this he must work hard to make money. After entering the abyss, Ye Qing immediately activated his observing eye ability. This allowed him to see the weaknesses and levels of all the members around him. After walking for a while, they all reached a large room. A system notification popped up informing them that they had entered a reward room, devoid of any monsters and filled with treasures. As they entered the room, they noticed a stone tablet and a pot filled with some kind of red liquid in front of them. One member cautiously approached and picked up the stone tablet. As soon as he lifted the tablet, the red liquid in the pot began to boil. At that moment, a large amount of red liquid started to surge rapidly out of the pot, and a system notification appeared before them, announcing that the blood trail was starting. As the blood poured out of the pot, it formed numerous blood creatures that quickly surrounded everyone on all sides. Before engaging the blood creatures, Ye Qing quickly put on a ring that weakened him by 25%. He did this to conceal his true strength from everyone. He then activated his spirit dash ability and swiftly cut down several blood creatures. Liu Xingren was amazed as Ye Qing swiftly cut down many blood creatures with just one strike. While Liu Xingren was distracted, a blood creature took advantage of the opportunity and attacked her. But before the creature could strike on her, Liu Xingren swiftly moved her sword and cut down it to tiny pieces. One member of the group had become severely injured while fighting a blood creature. Just as the blood creature was about to deliver a fatal blow to that member, suddenly Liu Xingren used her ice ability to freeze the blood creature in its tracks, then shattered it into pieces. At that moment, Ye Qing noticed that all the scattered blood drops began to merge together. It turned out to be a king-level blood creature. Facing a king-level blood creature, tension and fear were evident on everyone's faces. It was impossible for a king-level creature to be in a B-rank dungeon. Ye Qing realized that the Blood Nightmare had a unique ability to imitate its target's form and become stronger when facing a powerful enemy. By absorbing his attributes, it had instantly evolved into a king-level monster. The Blood Nightmare King immediately launched an attack on Ye Qing. Ye Qing dodged the attack, but the impact of the blow pushed him back significantly. As she passed by him, Xingren said arrogantly, "Just step aside, good for nothing." She declared that she should be the one to take care of such a powerful opponent. Saying this, she charged towards the Blood King to attack. She climbed onto its arm and, with her sword, lunged at it, aiming to slash its chest. But before she could succeed in her plan, the Blood King thwarted her attack. Ye Qing was also shocked to see that the Blood King could control the Frost Domain. In response, the Blood King immediately launched an attack towards Xingren. As a result, Xingren was pushed back due to the attack. She struggled to regain control over herself. Xingren hadn't expected the Blood King to be so powerful. Then Xingren remembered her promise to herself that one day she would prove herself as the #1 fighter among the most powerful. Her self-made promise filled her with renewed determination. This time, she countered the Blood King's attack with a swift strike of her sword. Without hesitation, she activated her second ability, the Flag of Frost. Immediately, a system message popped up stating that the power of attacks within a 30-meter radius could increase by 50%. As a result of Xingren's initial attack becoming 50% more effective, it effectively froze the Blood King. When it was completely frozen, Xingren prepared for her next move. Then she slashed it with her Comet Strike attack. But something unexpected happened, something beyond Xingren's imagination. After the ice shattered, the blood liquid began to merge again, once more taking the form of the Blood King. The Blood King immediately attacked Xingren. Xingren somehow managed to evade the attack, but she now fully realized that despite being S rank, she was still weaker than her older brother and sister. Although Xingren's surname is Liu, but she always feels left behind. She is considered the weakest member of the Liu family. Her siblings always try to make Xingren feel small, telling her she's worthless and can't do anything. She desires to improve her strength, willing to begin from the novice level in the abyss. By consistently facing more difficult challenges, she hopes to surpass them someday. To surpass everyone, she needs to be able to face and overcome every challenge by herself. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next part. Thank you for watching.